see what you do next year. Very next person. I'm actually not going far from Baltimore. I'm staying there. I'm staying there. And the comment mentioned them. Lamar Jackson. Yes. Yes, this is someone who will more than likely be announced as the MVP of the NFL season this year. Lamar Jackson, I am putting you in the doghouse. Yes, sir. Simply because of this comment right here. I believe Lamar Jackson, you got a huge contract this year, and you well deserved. Well deserved. You're the only MVP to ever be undisputed MVP of the league. There were times during this game when you should have taken over and used your best weapon. This is not to say that you cannot throw the ball. Again, I'm saying this, that you have shown that you can be an elite thrower in this league, that you can do whatever it is. You can be accurate. You can throw the deep ball. We know you can make just about every pass. You can make a sidearm pass. We've seen it. But in the game, when you see that the passing game is not working, I believe you, Lamar Jackson, being the leader on this team and the best player on this team, I believe you have enough moxie. I think you have enough say to be able to say, hey, this is not working. And if it's not working, you need to be able to let your leadership know that these things are not working out. So I wanted to do this. Run the ball. You can call it audible. If we can say this about other quarterbacks like a Joe Burrow, like a Patrick Mahomes, like a Josh Allen, like a Justin Herbert, a Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott. I can continue to name quarterbacks throughout this league who have an opportunity, who are captains on their team, or at least considered the best player on their team, who can make a change in the offense, or at least give a suggestion to be able to make these things happen. And Lamar Jackson, you are one of those people. You're about to have your second MVP in this league, and you still have yet to have a Super Bowl appearance. This is your very first championship appearance, which is great. And I give you kudos to that. You did everything you needed to do to put yourself there. Your team pretty much dominated the Houston Texans in the divisional round at home, and you deserved an opportunity to be in the AFC Championship game. But because of your play as the quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens, you didn't deserve to be in the Super Bowl because you didn't make the plays that needed to happen. Your team fell behind quick, and that was because of the defense. But the defense stepped up in the second half and didn't allow a single point in the second half. All the Chiefs' 17 points was in the first half, and I believe that was 3 of the first 4 drives for the Kansas City Chiefs that they got those 17 points. But you definitely fell behind. I mean, you had enough time in the second half. You were at least down 17-10. You had enough time to come back and win this game. And you got to make plays. You got to make plays when it happens, especially when you're the best player on this team. And Lamar Jackson, you just didn't do that. I believe you were given 75% of the blame for this. Some people say that you, as an MVP, as the best player on the team, you deserve 95% of the blame. Hey, percentage has nothing to do with me putting you here. It's the fact that you didn't do what needed to be done. If Tom Munkin gets blamed, so do you. You've been here longer. You've been in this position, and you've already been talked about as not being a good playoff quarterback. Some people say that you're even Dakish when it comes to the playoff time, and I don't think you want that title. I really don't. And that's not to say you didn't deserve to be in the AFC Championship game, because you beat a really good Texas team who came out of nowhere, with D'Amico Ryans and CJ Stroud and this really good Texans team that had a really good defense and a really good fiery offense that came, like I said, Devin Singletary, Tank Dell, Nico Collins, Dalton Schultz. We can name the players on this team. But you, Lamar Jackson, you're different. You were supposed to be in the conversation along with Patrick Mahomes. Now Patrick Mahomes is clearly in the category by himself. You had an opportunity to put yourself in there and to get your team over the hump. We had a segment on the R2L Show where I said that you making the Super Bowl would have been the bigger story or the biggest thing because of what you promised the team when you got drafted. You promised them a Super Bowl. You did that. They didn't ask you if you were going to get to the Super Bowl when you got drafted. You just said how you felt. You said they're going to get a Super Bowl out of you. Well, Lamar Jackson, this is your opportunity. You're now 2-4 in the playoffs because you didn't get your team to the Super Bowl. You didn't do what needed to get done to put your team over the hump. So this is where you go. You've been the dog of the week because of your performance that you've had in plenty of times. But now you're in the doghouse. This, like I said, this goes for anybody. Anybody can get put in here, and you are no different, Lamar Jackson. I expected more out of you. You know, I believe that you're you're my favorite quarterback in the NFL. But I also expect you to play better. I expect you to make better decisions. You know, you threw an interception in the red zone. We had an opportunity to score. Who knows? If you get that touchdown, we may be talking about something different, but that's not what happened. So, Lamar Jackson, you get the call that everybody else gets when they get put in the doghouse, and you are the newest member. So, Lamar Jackson, welcome to the doghouse. My guy, you in the doghouse.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.